Basically, my question was, can you live on it? Can I live on it? Is it possible to live on it for a long time and not go crazy? Pretty much.
What makes a good liveaboard?
The staircase. This is typically a ladder in most sailboats, and if you look where the seat is up there, it actually typically would go up to here, and you'd have to crawl up and over to get back into the cockpit. Then when you got into the cockpit, there's only a couple of feet and you run into a wheel. I have a tiller. The tiller goes out of the way, so the entire cockpit is usable when you're not at sail. And you and your pets are not stepping over another stair to get in and out. The other thing is, for most boats, you'd be walking through the ropes for the main right in the doorway here. The traveler for the main is up above the doorway. So I have a little bit less control of my sails in high winds, but I don't have to step over the ropes every time I go into the door. And then when you just walk in, you're not ducking. I don't have to turn around and back into the sailboat. I can just walk in. Huge, huge difference. Another big one. I cannot tell you how many expensive yachts that I've been in where you must pull up the seat to get to the storage. Mine has, so I can get to the cat food. I don't have to get to the, they all have it. All of my storage areas, even in the bedroom, have it. So if you want to get to something real quick, you don't have to pull up the cushions. That is extremely rare, and it makes living in the boat a lot better. And you're not pulling up your couch every time you want something. This boat has attributes of a 41 or a 51 foot boat, but it's a 30-foot boat. And by 30-foot boat, I mean 29 and a couple of inches. It's not a 37-foot boat, and I'm passing it off as a 30-foot boat, which is what most of the sailing channels are doing out there. You look at the big ones, the expensive sailing channels, they're on 37-foot boats. Which if I had another 7 feet, I would have a second bedroom, and that's how you know if they have another bedroom in the back right there, it's not a 30-foot boat. So this boat is significantly wider than a normal 30-foot boat, and that attribute allows you to have a wraparound table. Now, if you're actually trying to feed 6 people, this table doesn't help you. This is really to make it comfortable for 4 people or 2 people to spend the day. So if I'm sitting here, I can go and I can put my feet up over there. I can actually lay down right there and watch TV and still use it as like a work area and dinette. The other thing is this drops down and becomes a bed for 2. This right here is my favorite spot. I can lean against here, put my feet up. Fireplace was right by me. And then, because of this cutout, I'm able to lay down here and watch TV as well. So this bed is a little bit more than 7 feet long. The lazarette bed, or the quarter berth underneath the lazarette, is 8 feet long and 3 feet wide, a little bit more than 3 feet wide. So if you're a big boy, that's the bed you would sleep in. And then there's my bedroom, and I'll show you that is 6.5 feet. So we'll show you that. I'm only 5'10", so I don't really need that big of a bed, and I definitely don't need 2 sides. I pretty much store stuff on the left side. But I wanted to also show you how clean this stuff comes and how easy it is to clean. A little bit of tub and tile, you scrub it. Basically, River's paw prints get all over the white boat, but it just takes a minute. If I'm going to have a party or I'm going to bring a date home or what have you, it takes 2 seconds for me to make this boat shiny and white. Look at the floor comparison right there. The next one's kind of complicated. I want my pets to be happy in any boat that I'm in or RV. If they're not happy, I don't like it. A sailboat, because it has a 3,700 pound keel, when it sits in the water on an anchor or on a mooring like I spend on my boat, it goes through the waves. It cuts through the waves. It doesn't bounce around like a normal boat would. It actually sits real solid in the water. That is a huge attribute that no other type of boat is going to have, and it's because we have thousands of pounds of lead hanging 3 feet below our boat, holding us up so the sails can push us into the wind.
Maybe I didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. And then maybe some would say your life was sad, but you lived it anyway. And so maybe your friends, they stand around, they watch you crumble as you falter to the ground. And then someday, your friends, they stand beside as you were flying up so high. But then someday, people look at you for what they call their